The new logo.
Hey. Hi. Hi, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful after the 4th and you got some sleep.
That's not right. Whatever. It's fine.
Oh shit, I forgot to put on lipstick too. We can do that when we do a switch. So, me and Anna are here to play TX Sector. TX. I'm looking forward to that. We're trying to play it a little bit safe tonight. Gonna kind of do like one-player games again, just because 4th of July. You know, I saw a few people last night, but it was less than the 10 of our regulations. But still, you know, it's a moderate risk. So, we don't want, you know, anybody to get sick. We want to continue to stream forever. Yeah. Little man is helping support Anna by rubbing his face on the corner of the laptop. So he's ready. He's ready to play. You want to play? Let's play some TX Sector.
Let's play some TX Sector. I think that's a good idea.
All right. I I did make an adjustment to this guy to make it so it's harder, actually, so the levels will not stay from ball to ball, so it'll reset every ball. So multi-ball will be harder to get, like it's not already hard. You know.
This hairstyle is not great.
I think your hair looks cute.
I don't know. I feel like I need to see more of it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take off this thing.
Okay. You got your sweet Elvis like
Elvis.
the Elvis lip.
Hold on, is that better? I mean, at least you can see some of my hair at this point. Okay. Doesn't matter. Andrew, we're still thinking about what talent we should do, by the way.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's like a hard, like, it's just a hard to know what, because, you know, it's like, okay, 5 minutes, like, I would love to do something with, like, some sort of karaoke, but that's just too dangerous with the DMACs. Because that's how I play pinball by myself sometimes when I'm at my house, is I would straight up just, like, play dance. But I'm not really sure what we would do.
Yeah. I was thinking, write a scary story or something. I don't know. A scary pinball story? That sounds campy, like a camp thing.
How would we, like,
camp thing?
How would we film that, though? Like,
no, I don't know.
Do?
No, we would write it and then we would just say it during the talent show.
Like, be all spooky.
Be spooky.
Be spooky.
Yeah.
Okay, cute.
I don't know.
Gosh, I mean, if we had a creature, you know, I have a creature from the Black Lagoon costume. Like, that would be super cool.
That would be cool. Do we know anyone with a creature?
Frieden has a creature.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. From Pinball Super Friends.
Yeah. Yeah, likes the spooky story idea. We have to write something. That's the thing.
I know. We do have to write something. I mean, I could write a MIDI song.
Hi, lol. The spooky thing is where's Jane? Wait, did that trivia not work? Oh, it's still going. Hold on. Hold on, you can. I have to sign in.
You miss Jane?
I think Isla was saying, like, okay. Okay.
I just got up the upper flipper, so it is possible. It's just hard.
Okay, let me just double check to see what the answer is. So.
Ooh, yeah, what's the trivia question?
The trivia question of the day is, today's pinball trivia. What pinball game featured the first 1 million point shot? Oh, now I remember. It is Comet. Yes! Good job, Andrew!
Comet! Wow, that's a great guess.
Good job.
I'm gonna play one more game. Because the cat's here now. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, it's so cute. Hi. You can play as many games as you want. I'm just gonna chill over here. Wow. I don't miss Jane, Isla says.
I don't miss Jane. Aww, Jane will be so sad.
Jane will be sad, but, you know, I lose to Jane a lot, so I kind of understand.
I lose to Jane all the time.
But Jane is my friend, so.
She is an amazing pinball player.
Yeah.
And she got really, really good at pinball in a really short period of time.
Yeah.
You're like, collectively, how great she is for how long she's been playing is, like, mind-boggling. This is, like, the worst spot for you to sit, kid.
I just winked at him and then he sat down.
This is, can we back up a little bit? Like,
He's
what
so
if we were back,
cute.
like, here? Like, we're back here. Yeah, we're
There you
back
go.
here. then I can see.
He had a little sneeze today.
He does have a little sneezy. I made
Hey,
more of his bougie.
Thanks for the subscribe.
Woo, yay!
I can.
Thanks for the
I'm
sub!
gonna say thank on this thing. What does that do? Thanks for the Pride Lion. Yes. Love it.
Oh, little man came over just to say thank you
Yeah,
for
little
the
man's excited
sub.
Hey, Borg Dog.
I saw that Borg Dog was on Game Time Television, and they had to specify that there's no relation to Borg the designer.
I see. Yes. No relation to
No
Borg.
relation.
But what about the Borg from Star Trek?
Yeah, but if you are a Borg from Star Trek, that's okay.
I mean,
As long as you don't try and take
Just
over
don't
our
assimilate
minds
us.
and
Yeah.
then we'll be all right.
Yeah.
That would be a great cosplay, by the way. Like if you did like Patrick Stewart as a Borg, that'd be fun. God, I'm
Yeah.
being
He's very good at costumes.
I mean, that's the thing. I wish I could do like a.
Anna's lost
Like a
hair.
cosplay.
Damn it! I lol. I haven't lost my hair. It is up though,
It's up.
so it does look weird. I gotta put it down. I gotta put it down.
I'll play one more game and then you can put it down and I'll chat.
Putting down my hair.
Did I tell you about like when we first
There it is.
kind of transitioned? So the company I work for, I've been actually working remotely for them for a little while. But the first time that we like really had like we're doing like a work meeting. I work from home and everything. I like pop on the video chat, and my boss is just like, he's like, are you okay? And I was like, what? What do you mean? And he's like, you just look really tired. And I'm like, I'm not wearing any makeup.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like I'm just like, well, thanks so much.
Yep.
Like maybe don't.
Your hair is different. What's it? I put it down. It looks the same now, right?
No, I think that looks pretty.
I know, you're making me self-conscious. So, tell me my hair looks good, please.
Tell me I look pretty. Ugh. I've got my lock enabled. I want to get this.
Dogbert from Stillbird. Okay. So you're Dogbert and Borg. Nice. And
Dogbert is like he's the anarchist in that comic. Dogbert's up to no good. Dilbert's just a schlub, but Dogbert is like Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Okay.
You know?
I don't remember. I never actually.
Just like any of those comics, like he was always the one that was just like burn the house down kind of.
Well, that's cool. That's my kind of character. It's my favorite.
I got
My hair
multi-ball.
leaves it up to interpretation. What does that mean? Milo. I don't get it. I don't get
Ilo, are you a hairstylist?
it. Please come and style my hair. It needs work. I know. It's been months. So.
Well, I got multi-ball, which is nice. I didn't really do much with it, but
I love all these pride emotes. They're so cute. And the new Martian emote, of course, is amazing.
yes, thank you. We are almost to another emote.
Nice.
We just need a couple more subs. And then we can add another emote, which I think it would be cute to have an emote for all of our games. Like a little earth shaker, a little flip-flop, or our favorite games.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Woo!
Well, we should do all of ours first.
Yeah.
And then do our favorites that we don't have, which we should do. I guess.
God, I love this game so much.
She made this game harder. So last time we streamed it, it had a different setting where the level would save in between balls.
Yeah, so this little thing, so as you get drop targets down, or when you get the spinner, the back spinner and hit this, there's like a target back there when you're in the pops that will increase your levels. And then once you get to the top, it'll enable your locks, and in order to get your multi-ball, you have to teleport. So depending on what's lit, it's either this teleport and this teleport, or this upper flipper teleport. We had it so that when you would play, you would get to like level 5, and then you would drain, and then your next ball you were still at level 5. But that's not really, it's more of a liberal play. It's not really how you would play it in a tournament. Game Time Television had their set really hard, and they had really good scores, and I felt ashamed that I didn't have good scores, even though we had an easier setting. So I turned it hard, and I was like, farts!
Now we're gonna get worse.
Now we're gonna get worse scores, but at least it's the same. But also, if they get that TX back, maybe we could do like a battle.
Yeah, we should definitely do a battle at some point.
But because this is a Gottlieb System 80B, I don't know if you guys can tell with the score cam, it's kind of difficult to see, but these are one of these super annoying Gottlieb games where there's the speaker boxes at the very top of the back box, and then there's the glass, and so it's really hard to open up the back, and to make setting changes makes no sense, because this was like 1987 or something, and Bally Williams were already doing like all of their settings and things through like a menu that you can go through with the DMD. This guy, or like whatever, the early solid state, whatever you want to call those are not matrix. But anyway, this guy, you have to open up the back and flip a switch for it to be set to the different setting. So,
thanks for the subscription, Real Sergeant Muffin.
Yay! Sergeant Muffin!
Yay!
That sounds delicious.
I know, I love muffins.
Actually, I can, like, for some reason I feel like Sergeant Muffin is the name of, like, a really cute, chunky cat.
Yeah.
That likes to sit in boxes that are just a little too small.
Too small, because then
yeah,
it has the
and
muffin
then just
top.
muffin up.
Yeah. That sounds
That's
great.
cute.
That sounds
That's
great.
my brain. That's
We'll draw
what
you
Sergeant
that
Muffin
for next
is.
time, Sergeant.
They're like, no! That is not what Sergeant Muffin is all about!
Or Doug, I think this does have the extra buttons for initials, yeah?
It does.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's got the extra buttons for initials. And it does have kind of like some sort of settings, because you can go through like the test screen. I love it when it does that. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad, but not that great. So I'll clean it up.
Okay.
And we'll mask up, and then you can go.
It is weird, but all those types of games have those old Gottliebs, like
They're,
right? Or in the
I
80s
mean,
at least.
they're a pain. Here, I'll go over here.
All right.
Do you want your drink?
Yeah. You left your phone, but I
it's
left
okay.
my phone, so I'm gonna have you coach me through this a little bit because I forget how to play.
Sure. So, your goal is to increase your levels, which is in the center of your
Right.
play field. In order to do that, you want to get your drop targets down.
Okay.
This is a spinner game.
Right.
So what you want to do is, right now you see your back right spinner is lit.
Okay.
You want to spam the shit out of that.
Now, one thing I remember kind of is when I do my plunge, I can have it just kind of bounce off there. And
So
go
what
like
you want
that.
to do is hold your left flipper up, and what it'll do is it'll bounce off and then dead bounce on your right flipper.
Got it.
The in lanes will change which spinner is lit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so that's so you want to get your spinners. Now the other thing that you can pay attention to is where your teleport is. So right now your teleport is on your upper right flipper, which is great. It's actually hittable. That's not always hittable. So that's great.
So can I post past this or
It's not a great post passer.
can I
You can tap pass it.
really?
You might be able to tap pass it. I've tap passed it before, and you can.
I did
see?
it!
Perfect. You can also shats.
Yes.
Ooh!
Okay.
What the hell was that?
That was cool.
That was cool.
Okay,
That was an
a crazy
amazing, like, Lazarus. There is no pin in this game, so that just bounced straight off the apron, which is great.
Man, I suck. Okay, let's try again.
No, it's one of those, like, you gotta slog through games. You know, you
have to, like, understand where that spinner shot is.
Yeah. But if you have a hard time with that one, so you see how your right in lane is lit?
Yes.
So if you hit that switch, it'll switch to the spinner that's closer, that's on the left side. Yeah.
Okay.
And that one might be easier to hit, like just slam and get it a little bit.
I did that thing once. Okay, there we go.
Got that tap pass going. That's great. It does, Hamdrew. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what spinner you're, you know, like with every game, if you find that you get better spinner rips off of the one that's to the front left of the pops, then you'll want to kind of shats it to like the other one. Ooh, what are we drinking tonight? Ernie, I've got a Basil Hayden on the rocks with a little couple snoots of bitters. I have been really just obsessed with putting bitters in my bourbon now. It's tasty. I like it. It's good. It's good. Oops.
Alright, where's the shot? Woman? Nope.
So, Board Dougie says, does it double and switch it back? Do you mean the in-lane lights? I'm really loving your tap passes, girl. You're like, really looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good.
If only I could hit a shot. That'd be helpful. Yeah, that was a crazy tap pass. See that? That wasn't a tap pass.
I actually was literally looking at this camera. I was just trying to make it a little bit brighter.
I didn't know you could tap pass the Gottlieb until today. So.
I don't know if you can tap pass them all. I mean, who knows?
Maybe.
Bullet Ryan at glass. Well, hey, Borg, Doug. Cheers.
Schnoz. Okay.
Once you hit the one in lane, it lights the other in lane. So it wouldn't double it. It would literally hit it and then roll over it again and not do anything. So it would switch it to the other side. So you can, if you want to switch which lane you want or which spinner you want lit, you can do that.
Damn it.
Oh, you got your levels up nice. So the other way that you can advance your levels is that shot that you just hit.
Oh, really?
Is when it's lit, it says 10,000 in advance.
Ah! Alright.
Another thing, so you hit that upper flipper shot,
yeah.
But because the teleport wasn't lit, you only get 10,000 points for it.
Okay.
It's almost not worth going for unless it's lit. And
I was actually trying to go for that other shot.
Yeah.
The other lit shot that's
like, right. So the drop target that's right in front of the front left ramp will turn on. You guys keep hearing that warning, warning. That is a multiplier that is on the teleport shot. It will also automatically drop down and restart when you hit the right in lane. Oh, so it'll automatically light that spinner in the center and also drop that drop target and start your multiplier. So without a multiplier, it's 10,000 points. Or I think maybe the teleport is 100,000 points. You can get up to 9, like if you hit it right away, I think it's a 9 times multiplier. It's worth a decent amount of points. Oh, I know, I'm so sad. You always have to like start watching us at like 2 in the morning. What time is it over there for you? Well, you can't miss a tilt.
Well, there's your tilt, guys.
You can't miss the tilt.
A little bit of a
156. 156. That is very, very late, especially for a Sunday night. It is a great tilt setting.
Can I just start this game over? Or is it?
Sure.
Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I need to stop trying to do that. For that.
Well, you want to go to bed, but you love Anna too much to leave.
He's trying to make up for his comment or their comments about my hair.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Interlink disabled. Ooh, it's a cute little fuzz face. You can't see it, but my kitty is so cute. He is just so stretching. He's showing off. He is just showing me how pretty he is.
Okay. How am I getting your levels? I thought it was from the spinner that I get levels.
You get levels from behind that back flipper spinner, or back spinner. And this is one of the things that this game does sometimes. On my game, it sometimes decides that the music is over. It will reset, but the connector between the two is a little funky, and it sometimes does that.
So is it the pop numbers that start the level that make the level go?
There's like a shot behind the pops that will up your levels.
I see. Oh, okay, I see it. Back there. I get it.
So that's why sometimes you'll get it when you hit the right spinner, but not the left spinner.
And then these two targets, when they're lit, they also advance the level.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
When they're lit, they'll advance your level and give you 10,000. And then you can also do one drop target bank. Will reset the drop targets and give you a level.
Okay. All right, one more game, and then then we'll switch it up.
Have barcades opened up back up here? Not in the city, not in Chicago. I think there might be some. Like, there's some weirdness, because they have opened some restaurants for outdoor seating and some, like, very specific indoor seating. I know that Gavin, the operator that we rented from, he has, like, a game inside a restaurant that has outdoor seating that's, like, right next to the bathroom that people can kind of come and play. Right now, our favorite barcade is actually having a beer sale in their alley. And
They sold out already.
They sold out already? Oh, my God. The Wiener Circle is open. The Wiener Circle is open, absolutely, for pickup. And you can actually have them yell at you. Remotely, I believe. It's like a video. Like you can ask them to specifically do the things that Wiener Circle. For those that don't know what Wiener Circle is, it's this amazing hot dog place here in Chicago, and it's known for their servers just ripping you a new one. And it's like, that's part of it. You go in and they treat you like shit, and it's like perfect. How much for this chocolate steak? Still $20. You know, I haven't been to the Wiener Circle in years, so I have no idea if they've made any changes. But probably. I don't think they change much, let's say. I think they kind of stick with their shtick. And it's like, what was that place? Wasn't there another place called Ed DeBevick's that supposedly tried to do that? But it was like touristy, and I don't know if they're still around.
I don't know either. But I remember hearing that name. But I'm not from. I mean, I don't.
Oh my God! You order a chocolate shake and lay a 20 down, and the lady flashes you her tits and jiggles around.
Yes.
I saw it happen.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to order a chocolate shake.
You gotta order a chocolate shake. I mean, if she still works there, I'm sure somebody's willing.
Hopefully they get the extra money for that.
Yeah, right.
Hurts! Alright, that was terrible. Alright, guys. I'm learning. I'm sorry.
I didn't do very well either.
You did way better.
I'm gonna actually Run and grab another drink. You want to play one more?
Okay, yeah.
And maybe put on some lipstick. Be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. Hold my flipper up. Bounce. Now, I'm gonna try and get that sooner. I missed. Now I'm gonna try and hit that 10,000 advance. Missed. Missed. Miss. Okay, I feel like I had the dead bouncing on this game is very suspect, so. Okay, I'm gonna try that 10,000 again. Get stuck in there, huh? Alright. I only have a couple. I'm gonna try to get that. Nope. Jeez Louise, stupid. Try this one. Okay. Does that give me a level? That one, yay, I did it. Okay, that teleports more. Now this son of a bitch. Alright. Flip her up. Dead bounce over to there. Hit the ball randomly because I'm dumb. Okay. And I'm gonna go for that shot, advance my level. And then I'm always just gonna try and practice that shot because it's hard. Okay. Okay. Hearts! Man! Hearts. Okay. And it resets every time. What am I doing here?
Resets every time.
She made it too hard for me.
I need it timber settings.
I know it. I need to get better. Wow, the slings are like super quiet. Do they even have solenoids in there?
What?
It's just like whisper slings.
Oh, the slings are. That's actually one thing. I think the right sling doesn't quite work right.
Okay.
Doesn't quite.
Oh look! I have a score on here though. See? That was when it was easier.
You just have to earn it.
All right, here we go.
Okay, you want to switch?
Yeah, let me disinfect real quick.
Did you guys see that my mask has Kurt Russell's all over it?
Yeah, she made that pattern.
And then I printed it on fabric. And then
pretty
I
cool.
made the mask. It's pretty nerdy.
It's pretty cool though.
That's pretty nerdy.
Did you end up buying those hot nudge straws?
I didn't, but I want to.
Okay. We're about to buy some hot nudge straws.
Yeah, you know those crazy straws
that like spell out a word in cursive?
We're gonna buy hot nudge.
Yeah, we're
really cool.
Super cool. We are cool. So
I kind of don't like how the T looks, but I get why they have to do it that way.
Ilo redeemed a pinball objective?
Oh, we missed that,
When was
Ilo.
that? When was that?
I thought you were leaving, Ilo. You said you had to go to bed.
Alright, here
I mean, we don't want you to leave, but, you know.
No, we don't want you to leave. What is it? What's your objective? We'll do it. There's a good chat going on.
Oh shit, I walked away for a second on the chat. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
sorry you guys are chatting me up. Chat me up? Only for me to miss it.
Oh no, they had to flush liters of beer.
Huh?
Ernie McCracken's saying they had to flush so much beer because of the lockdown. 1,500 liters. Jesus. It's crazy.
Well, I was actually
first, yeah.
One of the things that I can't even remember. It was like I read it somewhere. It was like reminded of like, okay, when the bars open back up, like if you're gonna drink draft beer, you better hope that the place that you're drinking it from is responsible enough to clean their taps. Because without regular cleaning, it gets really gross and you could get sick. Like, some people actually have, like, you know how you get, like, food poisoning? Like, sometimes you get food poisoning from, like, a dirty draft system.
Really?
It gets, like, moldy.
Gross.
If you don't keep it flushed and clean.
It's gross.
But I also don't know dick about draft machines, so if you guys know more information, I'd be, oh god, that was just me. That was all me. That was all just fumbling garbage cans. Fumbling garbage cans. Hello. Oh, I don't think that this game might not be 100% level.
I see. Ernie McCracken is Bill Murray's character in King,
Yes.
which I've never seen.
Great movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I love Bill Murray, so I don't know.
I mean, Bill Murray doesn't. Well,
He doesn't
technically. No, I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
technically, Woody Harrelson is the main character.
Okay.
He's the disgrace. So he's like a pro bowler who gets like his hand smashed,
Oh.
and then he like stops bowling and gets fat and gross. So like Woody Harrelson is wearing this terrible like bald piece and like this big belly. And what's his face? The guy from Christmas Vacation, who I think is also
Chevy
named
Chase?
Ernie.
No.
His
You're talking about
cousin
Christmas
Ernie?
Vacation.
You know in Christmas Vacation where he shows up in the camper?
Oh, that guy.
What's his name?
Don't know.
He's a
Cousin Eddie.
cousin Eddie.
Randy Quaid,
Eddie.
Bowen Little says.
Yes.
Thank you, Bowen Little.
I knew Bowen Little would know. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bowen Little.
Does Bowen Little want to play around?
He can if he wants to. But didn't he just say, no? No. Bowen Little lives here, so.
Too often or not at all is how often they clean the beer dress.
It's too often or not at all. So what would happen if you do it too often?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it just like not get any?
Is it too like cleanery or something? Yeah. You would never know.
Oh, it's just a waste of beer.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because you have to. I'm assuming you have to flush the system.
I see.
In order to clean it.
Yeah, we don't want to waste beer.
No.
No one.
We're not about wasting beer in this house.
No, we aren't. Absolutely.
Hi. Do you want to play? Do you want to play TX? Do you want to play? Come here.
He's being really cute, you guys.
Hi.
Where's the cat cam?
Hi.
I'm gonna get the cat cam going. Oh, there he is. Look at that little boy.
The cat cam is my phone,
Yeah.
and I can turn it on anytime.
Okay.
Anytime you want.
Hi. Oh. Hi.
I should just get my phone on too at some point. On the
Yeah, as long as you're on the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It was kind of. It was just so crazy that I happened to set that up the day that we had that crazy fire right next to us.
Andrew, we were actually thinking that as a talent show idea, is getting him to stay on the table while we play around.
I hesitate putting that much, all those eggs in that basket, because you just watch what might happen, which is basically they'll just be like, no, I don't wanna. Because cats are cats, you know? I could probably give him, like, some treats and keep him up there. Possibly.
He'll stay for a little while.
He'll stay for a minute.
But also,
He usually likes it.
there's this, like, traveling thing in the U.S. that's, like, called the acrocats. Have you heard of that? It's actually...
Is it the acrobatic, like...
It's like
like
a cat
circus
circus.
cats? Yeah.
Have you seen that? It's like...
I
the
haven't
movie's from
seen the
Chicago.
show, but
I have seen
I've
the
heard
show.
of it. Did you see him live?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Where did they come to Chicago?
No, well, they're from Chicago. She's from Chicago, the main lady's from Chicago.
Oh.
But they
Are
travel
we
all
friends
over
with
the
her?
country.
Then
No.
we should be. I mean...
No, but we should be, yes. Let's bring her to Bells.
I think she should be a bell. That would be
Yeah.
amazing. I think she would fit right in.
But when I watched the circus, I mean, she came to Oakland, is when I lived in California. Part of the fun of the show is the cats don't always do what they're supposed to do. She'll be like,
because they're cats.
okay, do your trick, and the cat just sits there and it's
like, no.
It's just part of the fun, and even in the show, she's like, the cat may run out into the audience. If it does that, don't worry, don't freak out. It'll come back.
They're very nice.
But yes, it might be part of the fun. See what he does. I don't know. That's an idea. We're still thinking about it. We should just email the guy, said we'll do it, and then do something.
Yeah. I mean, we can email them, tell them we'll do something. I mean, I'm just like, if we have 5 minutes.
My hair needs eggs? What does that mean?
Who said that?
Milo,
stop telling her how to do her hair.
what's wrong with it? Eggs? Like it needs shine? Is it not shiny? Is that the problem?
Your hair needs nothing. Your hair is beautiful. You're beautiful! What if I got a DMCA from just singing that blunt song?
That'd be amazing.
I'd be really proud of it.
Yeah. I think so.
I just wish that we could do like a karaoke song.
Thank you.
Okay, you can sing, but I would be
But I
embarrassed.
mean, no. Like, not singing it, like just like lip syncing something and like doing a dance to it while we play pinball.
A dance?
Yeah.
Choreograph?
No, like, like you're like
Choreographed
listening to a song and you have to like keep playing, but you have to keep like dancing. That was a terrible example of that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So we sing and dance as we play pinball. Literal sing and dance show.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, thanks for the bits. Jomo's bit.
Jomo!
I like that little beagle dog.
Beagle dog!
It's a little beagle dog. Yeah. Rebecca and Anna's all singing, all dancing pinball show.
We could think of pinball call-outs, I guess.
Yeah.
My problem is half the time, because I haven't played pinball in the wild in a long time, I forget all the pinball call-outs, and then when people are like, oh, I want to hear this, like, pinball call-out from a Gottlieb, do a call-out from Big Hurt. I'm like, I played Big Hurt like 3 times in my whole life, I'll play one more.
Like 2
Um,
Chilling. Cool.
But I would love to do pinball call-outs. That would be fun. I don't really know how entertaining that would be to watch.
Okay. Bye, Ilo. Good night for real. Thank you for coming by.
Bye, Alo.
See you next week. Hopefully my hair will be less or more eggy. I don't know.
I do like the idea of like the cat blinders on the playfield.
Yeah.
And like if we put treats on the playfield, we could do that.
Yeah.
The cat would.
Maybe that's part of the game, is we have to keep the cat on the playfield for us to keep playing.
Yeah.
Like we have to trap off if he jumps down and put more
Right.
treats on.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
Ernie McCracken has asked us, have we ever brewed our own beer?
I have never brewed my own beer. I actually got my mom a brewing kit for Christmas one year, and I think it's still in the box, and it's probably been about 7 years. So she didn't do it either.
No. And it should be.
There's actually a store. It's called Brew and Grow. There's actually a store that is just up on I think it's Western. You can buy all the supplies.
Okay. No, yeah. Usually I buy beer if feel like it's easier. To
We just have so
here.
many great breweries here that
We
it's
do,
like, why
actually.
go through the process of doing it unless it's like, you know, it's like coffee. It's like, oh, I love coffee, but there's so many really great roasters that I just don't know what I could do that would be any more delicious than Half Acre.
Right.
Or, you know, like, what are some of the other ones around here? Like 18th Street is delicious.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
There's just a lot.
Revolution?
Revolution's pretty good.
Is that local?
What's that one that's like
New Glarus? I mean, that's
New
a little
Glarus
north, but
is
I
north,
wish
but
I could have that.
there's that one that has like the God, it's like actually in the neighborhood. It's like not far from here. And they have a lot of like sours. I can't think of it.
There's also Mars.
Mars is great.
Mars is great.
Mars is expensive,
It is.
but
Yeah.
great. Delicious.
Maplewood. Is it Maplewood Bone Little Asks?
Yeah. No, I was thinking of the one that's like that Chris Keating likes to eat a lot. We should drink a lot. We should get Keatex on here.
Bernier Kraken says that beer is expensive in Norway because there's a crazy alcohol tax.
Because of crazy alcohol what?
Tax.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. and
Is
they're
it only beer or is it oh man, I was
all
level 8.
alcohol, liquor, wine?
All
everything?
liquor, everything. So in that case you would wanna like but if I was to distill my own distilling like a moonshine though is like kind of dangerous, right? I mean I think beer is dangerous too, because it can explode. If you don't do it right.
Everything can explode, yeah.
Right. Because I knew somebody that tried to brew their own beer and they gave it to a bunch of people for Christmas and then it exploded in their pantry. I was like, oh, you kind of fucked that one up.
Okay, Bone Little asks off color. Is it off color?
Yes, off color.
That's like Apex.
Yeah, Apex. They always have those like, really cute
Yeah.
little drawings, but their beers are very like they feel very
Like Flipper Snapper.
crafty. Like they're smaller amounts.
Okay, we've had. How much is an IPA at a store here? I would say
Like you can get a 4-pack of a 16-ounce,
Like
so
they're
a
big
pint
cans.
version of the Half Acre for like $10.
Hey, let's party!
$9.99.
okay, you're right.
Yeah.
It is $9.99.
It's like $10 for 4.
It's $20 for a 6-pack. I think. I think it depends on where you get it though.
It's like $17 for a 6-pack, and then you can get it for $10 if you get a 4-pack.
I'm just buying it at expensive.
I buy mine at Vinny's, so. Although,
Oh, we got a new follow. Hey Morpheus.
hey Morpheus, I literally just farted on that one. I just farted all over that machine.
Just smell your farts and play one more game.
Okay.
It's fine. You know, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Is this what I think it is? It's TX.
It's TX. It's TX Sector, kids.
That's right.
Yes, baby. Can you guys hear the music?
I can see it going on the mic.
Okay.
It's a little bit soft.
I can turn it up. Should I turn it up a little?
Barely.
We don't have any music. A little better? So just so you know, this game sometimes has some finicky things on it. It'll sometimes reset. For once in a while, the music will just decide it's over. It's a connector problem that I need to get fixed, but for now, it's just, you know, she's just a little finicky sometimes.
Yeah, that's alright. She's an old lady.
She's a little old lady, except she's younger than us. She's younger than both of us.
That's true. But don't get me wrong, I'm sure I have a few new flowers.
Okay, this is now almost a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. There.
Yeah.
It was like too loud for us to actually talk. But I bet it sounds
Fucking hell.
great! Wow.
That's not lightning flippers, no.
No, these are those classic fat Gottlieb flippers.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They're cool. I like the flat. I like the big fat ones. I don't know why. Always. I want a game that has big fat flippers.
You can put big flat flippers on anything.
No. It's not the same. I want one that's supposed to have big flippers.
Yeah.
Big fat one.
So then you need to get a Gottlieb.
Yeah. Jomo says it's their favorite Gottlieb.
This is my favorite Gottlieb as well. It's great. Although my sister has a Bad Girls, which is also a similar era Gottlieb, and that game is great too.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like a...
Oh, the Bad Girls?
Bad Girls is a pool game. If you've never seen it, Bad Girls is a pool game, and it's basically like EBD, 8-Ball Deluxe, but flipped. But also, it's got the photorealistic back glass, which I know some people really hate on that for Gottlieb, but I just love how cheesy it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Absolutely. It's come up.
I get it.
Full
It's
circle.
clearly dated, but it's come full circle for me. And the back glass on Bad Girls is a bunch of like punk rock ladies at this famous place here in Chicago called Exit. It doesn't exist anymore, but it used to be like this punk place. And so they're like playing pool and they're wearing like leather and they got like short haircuts, like slicked. You know, like they're bad girls. And then like the font is like spray painted Bad Girls, but it's in the font of like Michael Jackson's Bad. And they actually use a bootleg song of Michael Jackson's in the extra ball. When you get an extra ball on Bad Girls, the soundtrack changes and it's Another Part of Me, which was in Captain EO.
Oh, nice.
And I when I got it, when my sister bought it for really cheap, and she got it at the Chicago Expo a couple of years ago, and straight up when I got an extra ball and I heard that, I was just like, oh my god! I was like, this is a Michael Jackson song, because the actual real the theme song in Bad Girls is a bootleg version of Addicted to Love.
Okay.
Because it's like like just like Addicted to Love,
Sure.
but it's like just off enough where it's like it's not. They don't have to pay the Robert Palmer estate. Oh my god, I can't believe. Oh.
All right, Joe. What other pins are in this collection? So Rebecca has an Earth Shaker and a flip flop also here. And I only have technically an Attack from Mars, but I'm renting a Circle Terror right now.
I really miss having this turn though. I will tell you. And I heard some really great things about that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I know, I want to play it so much.
I want to play it so bad. I want to play it so bad. Like, I don't think, because I've been noticing that, some friends of ours have gone to, is it American Pinball that does the Hot Wheels?
The Hot Wheels, yeah.
I wonder if Stern is going to do something where you could go up for a tour and play the games.
Like a limited or tour.
Yeah. Because I would just go and pay an hour to be there to play that game. You know?
Oh. I thought you were putting mask on, but I wasn't
No,
paying attention.
I got one more ball.
Good. Yeah, how old is Bad Girls?
Bad Girls is 1986. It's either it might be a year before or after this. So it's either 80, it's 88, maybe between 88 and 89.
So and TX is
89, I believe.
okay. Same as Earthshaker. You already said that. But yeah.
Yeah,
I like 89.
Pretty sure
It's a good year
TX.
for you.
I gotta double check that though.
It
It might be 87.
87. Evan, I was 87. I was still living in Massachusetts. 88. I moved to California. Here's some of my life story, guys. I lived in Massachusetts as a child.
TX Sector is 1988.
Okay.
So it's one year before Earthshaker. It is a bad. It is made by the Epstein of Pinball, which sucks.
Oh, TXs?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
I think John Bork did some work on this one though, because he commented on my post when we became friends.
Oh, really? Okay.
Bad Girls is also 1988.
Okay. Bernie McCracken. Oh, AFM. That's one of my favorites. What's your best score? On my AFM, It's only 15 billion right now.
Did you see that video of Nick getting Rule the Universe?
Yeah. It's very... I have not yet gotten Rule the Universe. It's very embarrassing and sad for me.
It's not embarrassing. It's hard as fuck to get Rule the Universe.
But I want to say
Crazy.
that I do feel like my machine is set apart. Like, I feel like I have it.
There is.
Very fast.
Do not feel like you have to make an excuse for not getting to the wizard mode of one of the hardest games. Come on.
But no, I love it. It's a lot. It's cool. The FM is just cool because it's something you can. You know, the rules are fairly easy. The music is awesome. The callouts are very funny.
Oh, no.
Scribble says Andy sets his machines up
Saved
really
it.
easy. So
What?
Andy sets his machines up really easy.
Who said that?
Scribbles.
Scribs. Do we know who Scribs is? We don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know who you know.
I know who you are.
You know who you Andy sets his machines up easy. He needs to come on here and defend his honor. God damn.
What honor?
He's the nicest guy to lose to, I'd say that. I'd say that much.
Yeah, he is.
I always want to give him shit where I was like, God, you just kick my ass all the time, but you're just so nice.
He's a nice man.
You're so nice about it.
Yeah, we've tried the Chicago Pinball remake of AFM. A couple bars had it here.
I think,
It's alright.
it's hard to know because, I know that there's more control over the new Chicago version of that. So it's I've definitely played a remake where the flippers felt weak, but I know that is actually a setting that you can you can set it so that your flippers are weak. I don't know why you would do that.
Probably it's just a default or something. That's why people don't change it.
We're done with this guy, right?
What?
We're done with this guy?
Oh yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
I am going to pop to the restroom.
All right.
You start us off. Start us
I'm
off
try
with
and play
this.
this game that I am bad at. Guys. Let's
It's
see.
nice and loud now.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find where that spinner is. There it is. That's pretty good. Alright. Can I do it again? No. This is it. Let's see if I can do a... Okay, let's see if I can do another tap past it. Oh, Jesus. There we go, the dancing has begun. Good song, man. Parts! Oh, lordy. Okay, the lock is enabled. Forget what to do now. Wish Rebecca was here. Well, I'll go for the spinner just in case.
Darn it!
I gotta do that again. Yes.
I don't think you can restart this game like other games.
Yeah. So when the lock is enabled, what do I do? If I
Okay.
ever get it again.
So when the lock is enabled, you have to transport.
Okay.
So you can only transport where it's lit. So
Where
right
it's
now
lit.
you see the upper
Yeah.
flipper is lit,
Yeah.
or the upper ramp is lit.
Right. So
Um,
if I hit down this though, would that become lit? Or no?
No.
Okay.
It'll just add a multiplier to your transport shot.
Okay.
And it's basically because it's old school, there's literally a ball
In there.
in the one side that it
side.
spits
Okay,
out of. Actually, it's over here. It's like underneath with the ramp.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's sitting in there, so. I have to adjust the lighting a little bit for these guys. It's got a little DACA. It's got a little DACA outside. It's gotta be tweaked. Gotta tweak us. We gotta look good.
Oh god. That cat sneezing is so distracting. It's so cute.
Distracting.
It's just so cute. No. This just happens.
Jumbo spinner.
Warning. Interlink disabled.
I'm like very surprised I didn't get any tilts there.
I don't think there's any warnings. It's either it's all or nothing,
Interlink disabled.
which is kind of a good thing, I guess.
For me, well, at this point.
There he is. I'm farting with the exposure a little bit here.
Your ball is really clean and shiny. Is this a new ball?
No? I don't think so.
Weird. Maybe my ball is just not shiny and clean. I should get a new ball.
Every time you say shiny and clean, I think of shiny and chrome. When they say in Mad Max, she's like, I will be ascended, shiny and chrome.
Yeah.
That's my Nicholas Holt. God, I love the music though. When I played this at Pinburg, I just kept coming back to it because I was just like, I can just play pinball to this music. Oh, so close! Man, that's what tilt sounds like. Yeah, that's what the tilt sounds like. Fuck it. Fucking. No, did it register the ball?
Oh, it's because I got it in the shooter lane. Because I actually saved
You
it.
actually saved it, and then it tilted. It technically does not have the ear, like the. What are they called? I can't think of the word. Put them in your ears.
Oh, the earplug.
Earplugs!
Yeah.
It does not have the earplug.
Okay. I'll try again.
Okay. So if you guys are just tuning in, we're playing TX. This is a spinner game. You want to rip the spinners that are lit.
Why did I get so many levels in that?
Because you got it into that pop, like you hit the shot and then it hits those pops and it gives you more.
And then I freaked out.
It's
Right.
all about that back spinner, man.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Come on. Give me all of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the
give me
problem with the back spinner is you don't get it all the way around. Sometimes it comes back around slow and then it dribbles down through the center. It sucks.
Those are coming out.
Great. We were part of the Deadpool reveal on Bowser's Tribes. Yes, I was. Yes, we were. We were all there. We were
I
at
wasn't
Stern.
there.
You weren't there? You didn't get to go to Stern?
Nope, I've never been.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
Yeah, we were there.
Quite a
Well,
bummer.
Bowser's Tribes Chicago was there, yeah. I had black hair at the time. Now it's
Interlink disabled.
I was at work. I was at work, traveling for work.
That was fun. I've been to Stern a couple of times. So I went a few years before Bowser's Tribes existed. Ernie, thank you so much. You're giving all these subs to
Thank
people.
you.
Look at that. And when it comes to bowling, you're kind of an asshole, man. Brad is really nice about pinball. just your character. just your Bill Murray character. Although his bowling ball was pretty sweet in that movie. I think it was like, is it a rose trapped inside that bowling ball? Yeah, I love going to Stern. Oh, it's gonna end your music. There it goes. I've been to Stern, so I did a tour during the expo once. That was before Ghostbusters came out, yes. Then I did, then we did the Bells and Chimes tour when we did the Dead Flip. Super 69 dude, what's up?
Hey.
And I got to go back to Stern. I went back to Stern dressed like Gozer.
Oh yeah.
For the new Ghostbusters code.
That was cool.
The Dead Flip. And then since then, every time I see Dwight for launches at Logan, he comes right up to me and says, Rebecca! I was like, you remember me! Because I was wearing a crazy jumpsuit and a weird ass outfit on your stream. You just bought a Deadpool? Ooh, first pin ever! That's a great first pin! Deadpool is a great pinball machine. You purchased well. You watch a lot of videos to decide which several games. Deadpool is a great choice because it's deep, it's fun, it's hard. I think it has a lot of appeal if you're just starting to play pinball. You can learn some really good skills from that. And George Gomez, who designed that game, is a pro. I mean, they're all pros, of course. Like, we can all pick games from the designers that are working now that are like, well, that was my favorite. Oh, that was my favorite. Obviously, George Gomez has designed a lot of games, but everybody loves Monster Bash. I love the katana ramp and how hard that is. Like, when that first came out, that cross-body katana ramp, I was just like, this is so hard. Ugh, like, infuriating, but also great. It's great. Jomo, I think you made a great choice. And I also think that currently, as long as things continue to kind of stay where they are, hopefully they'll get even more popular, but I think Sterns are holding their value pretty well as well. Like, I know a few people that own pins that tend to rotate out their pinball machines after a while. And I think it's something that it keeps its value too.
Warning.
So far, Lord of the Rings and Attack from Mars are your other three favorites? Of course, yeah. I mean, those are the top. You know, it's funny. It's like, I sort of steer clear away from some of the games that are everyone's favorites just because everyone's so good at them. Like, if I was in a tournament, I'm not going to pick Attack from Mars. Even though it's a super fun, great game. But no, it's
God damn it!
Oh, you're so close! You got a good bonus from that, though. Jomo, thanks for the bits! Look at that cute little beagle. Look at those cute little beagles. Gosh, it's hard, though, to pick a favorite game, because I kind of go through phases. I really, really enjoy the 93 Williams Indiana Jones. That's one of my favorites. And there's not a lot of games, not a lot of those particular games to play here in Chicago, so I just don't see it as often. I think Deadpool is probably one of my favorite Sterns that's come out recently. A lot of the recent Sterns, like Iron Maiden, Jurassic Park, I can't wait to see what Kimmy comes up with next.
I've been tilted a lot. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm a little bit rude to the games sometimes. Do you want to play?
Play one more.
Okay.
Since you're asking us, you do have a GC on people. Here, humble brag. Ernie, what's your GC on your local Deadpool? And you're sharing all them emotes. Love them. I love all of them. Indiana's your number 4. Lucky to have a new location. Oh, you're in Seattle. Okay. There's some really good pinball in Seattle. I actually haven't been to Seattle in years. Not since I got into pinball. I definitely want to go hopefully when things settle down. But that's the first thing I do. Anytime I travel anywhere, my first thing is I pull up my pinball map on my phone. And I look at the places and I look at what's available and I'm just like, oh, this isn't too far. Like sometimes that's how I pick my Airbnb is I'll pull up the pinball map and I'll be like, oh, this must be kind of a cool bar with like a couple of cool games. 1.6 billion, that's great. Ernie, that's a great score. That's a really, I feel like that's about what my personal best on that game is. This is hard. It's a hard game. Sorry, I got distracted by my little man. He seems to be sort of... He might barf.
Oh no!
I mean, it's hairball season, guys. Like, and it wouldn't be a cat stream if we didn't have a cat barf. PJ's bro, it is Anna.
Hey!
She's playing TX Sector, which is great. It's a great game.
Warning.
I'm actually lucky to own one of my favorite games. I think TX Sector is definitely one of my favorite games that exists. It hasn't been easy. She is a finicky baby, but I love her. Yeah, the music is great. The music is amazing, actually. Super Dude, that's kind of what attracted me, of course, to this game. They had two of them a couple years ago at Pinburg, and it was one of those things like when you're in a room, you're in a convention center of 1,000 pinball machines, and you keep coming back to the same one. And it's simple but hard at the same time. There's only a few things that you're supposed to do. But then once you do them well, you just like, I could do it better. I could do it better. One more time, I could do it better. And I definitely, I've always, the first game I bought was Earthshaker, which is by another really great designer, Matt Lawler, who's behind some of the classics of the top 5 greatest games. Twilight Zone, Addams Family,
Arts.
I personally like some of his older stuff, like Whirlwind, Earthshaker, Funhouse. He did Funhouse, right? Pretty sure. I think he might not have. But this is a good Spinner Ripper movie. Or movie. Pinball machine. Funhouse is great. Hey. Petting my cat. He's just off to the side here.
He's being cute.
He's feeling okay.
He's got some sneezes going on
He's
too.
got a little sniffle, yeah.
Warning.
Warning.
Interlink disabled.
He's got the compromised immune system.
Hope he doesn't get the vid.
I want him to be okay.
Warning.
Farts. Oh my god, so many farts.
Hey, that was ball 1 though.
Yeah.
That was a great ball 1.
Okay. I have to redo it all though.
You do have to redo it all.
Stupid setting. Okay. Fine with it. I'll redo it.
This is how a setting would be if you had to play this anywhere for what it counts. If we ever get to play for what it counts ever again. Anybody in chat, have you guys done any of the challenge rankings for IPA? We keep talking about it, and I just keep
I know, we should really do it.
Forget it. Like, I think it's basically you find somebody that has the same game.
Yeah. There's a spreadsheet.
Challenge them.
I put myself on the spreadsheet.
We can
with
challenge
your
each other,
games.
though, right?
Yes, we can also challenge each other.
So we can challenge each
We
other.
can do that tonight on TX if you want.
You wanna? Should we challenge each other? I mean,
don't
I've
think
got
I'm
2
gonna
drinks.
win, so I probably shouldn't challenge you.
I'm sorry, but if we were to go through the stats of how many times when it counts, Anna kicks my ass.
I don't know if that's
It's
true.
a lot.
I don't know if that's true.
It's like, I know it's true, only because losing to you is just like, well, yeah, I lost, but also it's Anna, and I want her to win, so I can't be that mad.
Well, The last two balls.
There's a few of us Bells here in Chicago that I feel that way about. Actually, more like
There's a lot of good bells.
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
like, okay, well, sure, yeah, Kate beat me, but God, I want her to win, so it's okay.
She's great. So
She probably has a better shot at winning than I do, so it's okay.
Question. Oh, there is an extra ball. How do you get that extra ball lit?
The extra ball is only lit in multi-ball. And
Okay,
it switches back and forth like the 10,000 advance.
Okay.
So, do you know who Jace Pro is?
Yeah. Hey, Jace. How's it
Jace
going?
said he knew, he or she, sorry. Fun fact, knew Anna before she ever played pinball. She's gotten way good. I agree.
Thanks, Jace.
Gotten way good.
Yeah. He's
Everyone has that person they don't like beating. That said, everyone has that person they love kicking the snot out of. That's very true,
Yeah.
Super 69.
That's
Because there's certain times. Okay, so.
true. Should I go again?
Yeah, go one more time. I'm a little sister. My sister is a very good pinball player, and she's also very amazing, and she's my best friend. I love her to death. But you throw in that big sister, little sister thing, and the fact that she's always really good at all the things that she does, and usually better than me. And we both love pinball. And so when we play against each other, we activate those, like, that kind of sibling rivalry. And when I can win, because objectively, she is a better player than me. She's been playing longer.
Morning.
I think she's better. She's consistently better because she's been playing a lot longer than I have.
Who knows
She
now?
has, huh?
Who knows now?
I mean, I don't know. She kind
She's
of
been playing a lot of Rocket League, so...
She has been playing a lot of Rocket League. We did play some Twilight Zone last night, and she was annihilated. Like, I think she got 300 million in her first ball, and I was just like, I drank too much. I didn't know we had to play. But anyway, there is something, like, you know, we all play in our. Chase Pro said they waved at the screen when he said that. Hi. We all have, like, if you play in the pinball pockets, there's always these players that you're just like, oh, that's the person to beat. You know, and we play in Chicago. We have a even more so now. Ray Davidson just moved here, so now we have.
Did you see me? I tried to.
No, play again. That didn't even count. Give me a break.
I tried to do a tap pass and I like missed the button and then I like hit it right as I. It was very
Let's do
sad,
that again.
guys. I'm sorry.
Well, we have pockets of people. Speaking of, we were just talking about Andy Beckwell earlier. He's definitely someone. Clip that. Super 69 says to clip that.
No!
We've been talking about putting together a compilation of all our great nudges, and I keep forgetting.
How about our bad nudges?
Oh yeah, that was a tilt. That didn't even make any sound.
Tilt the
It got
sound
so
out.
mad at you, you tilted the sound right out of it.
Alright, I'm getting angry, so this is not good. This is bad.
Do we need to do the Johnny Mnemonic
No,
touchy? Perfect.
Alright. The chi is flowing through me.
Chi is flowing. It could be worse. It could be that you have 320 gigabytes of information stored in your brain that's slowly killing you. And you need a dolphin to code break what it means. Oh, right at the end! That was stupid! You weren't even touching it anymore!
Ah! I'm just stomping around. Oh man, this is a
Yeah,
bad
Jay's playing in Chicago is like... Although, I would say that also, like, there's a lot of hotspots. You go to San Francisco, so many good players in San Francisco.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like insane. I go and I'll just like, yeah, sure, I'll play a tournament.
one.
Just like, oh man. Then you like show up, like I showed up at an Oakland tournament and they're like, yeah, we have a Sopranos, but we don't play the Sopranos because will make it so we're here for like 3 days. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then the tournament is like maybe 7 people and it still takes 8.5 hours. You know, you're like, oh, okay.
Alright, well, that was poor. I apologize to all our viewers for my
Jace,
poor.
bro, you're in San Francisco-ish. Yeah, you guys have a very great set of talent out there. That sounded really creepy, like, great set of talent. There's a great set of talent out there.
I actually know Jace through Nick.
Oh.
Jason and Nick are friends. And I knew Nick before I knew football also. It's a weird world. I hope that wasn't too outing of you. Sorry. Ooh, what's my favorite? Classic machine, Hot Nudge. Dolly Parton. I love Dolly Parton.
Ooh,
Space
Dolly
Station.
is so
Yes.
great.
Yeah, he went to high school with Nick. So,
Dolly is such a good game.
yeah, Solid State, my favorite Solid State game. I haven't played it very much,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever I see it, I'm excited, and it's like a really dumb game. But it's called Jungle Lord.
Oh, Jungle Lord is great! I love Jungle Lord. There was one for sale. I don't think it was very close, though.
Yeah.
Part of a pinball for sale group. Jungle Lord is a fun game.
I want to.
Those like
Lord.
weird. Jungle Lord is that a Williams?
Probably.
Shit.
I'll have to look it up now. But it's just like one of those. It's like an upper playfield game.
Mm-hmm. It's just like those early. It's like early to mid '80s games where they were like very manly and they had this
Yes.
like upper playfield. They had all, you know, like that and like
Williams.
you know.
But it's fun and I don't know. I like upper
Plus the
playfields, I
artwork
think.
is funny
And
and
the
weird.
artwork is great. I don't know. It's fun. Brutally tough game. It is very tough. And I think that I kind of like tough games, even though it's always
I mean, I've gotten like 100,000 points. Stupid.
yeah. I've always wanted a Jungle Lord for the last couple years.
I feel like you could literally, you could get a Jungle Lord for less, like, you could get a Jungle Lord for like
I know, and I saw one for sale.
$1,300.
I saw one for sale at Cincinnati, and I took a picture and I sent it to Nate. And it's like,
you guys have room.
no.
I mean, it'd be $1,500.
Yeah.
Tops.
Yeah. Flash Gordon is also great. I do.
But
love
Flash Gordon is going to be 2 to 3 times the price.
Yeah, it'll be much more expensive. That's true, because it's very very popular.
And I also feel like those games are very good at getting you good at pinball. Those really super hard, like, brutal games, if you can play those games and play them well, then all Sterns are just rules.
But there are different geometry, and they're like
Yeah, I
they're
mean, they
different
are.
flippers, and
But
I don't know. I think it's all different.
I feel like there's a reason why there's a bunch of old dudes that are really good at pinball, and it's because they play those games that are so hard, there's nothing to do but to keep it alive forever.
Yeah.
Speaking of not keeping it alive forever, I am really not doing well.
You know what? This is your first game back. You gotta.
No, it's my second game back, because my first game was so bad that you forgot I even played it!
That's bad. Sorry.
No, it was bad. It was terrible.
Well, Low Man's coming over to help. He's gonna give you a watch.
Hi.
Dragon
come over and help
Fist. No, I don't think I have played Stern's Dragon Fist. Oh, here's another Solid State that I love that I forgot about, because there's Stern. I forgot about Stern's.
Man, those Stern Solid States are amazing.
I love me some Stargazer.
Stargazer is great. I love
So
those like
cute.
weird, those like scoop.
The scoop
inlane things?
Yeah, they're not no inlane thingies.
Great.
What was
Stargazer's
the other
great.
one that
There's that Spectrum, and then there's Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, and then there's Sea Witch, which is
Sea Witch, right?
I mean, that's Beetles now. So.
Sea
Sea Witch is different. It's different. It's got the big flippers. Beetles doesn't have the big fat flippers.
I mean, Stargazers. Wouldn't? Okay.
Boom.
Hearts!
Okay, we gotta let it settle.
I just got really excited. Because, so you know how they took Sea Witch and they made it into Beetles, right?
Yeah.
What if they took Stargazer and made it into Wonder Woman?
Ooh, that would be cool.
And it was like this kind of like, because
Like
there's an entire part of Wonder Woman when she's in like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
kind
the
of
new Wonder Woman
perfect.
that's coming out. It's in 1986 or something. Well,
It'd
it
be
didn't come out
perfect
because of COVID.
to have Stargazer, which is also a great game. You fix any of the little tweaks to make it,
Yeah.
and
Give
you make
some
it a
more
Wonder
rules.
Woman game.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. You doing okay?
I don't know if he's doing okay. It's hard to tell.
Good.
He's feeling sick.
Yeah, but I haven't played Dragon Fist. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up.
Dragon Fist
Yeah.
does not sound familiar
I
to me.
know. Pinball.
Actually, we should start it at my sister's house, or stream at my sister's house
Yes.
sometime. I really want to stream her Phoenix.
Oh yeah, Phoenix is a really fun game too.
But it's also like the Phoenix drawing reminds me of like the drawings that Napoleon Dynamite does. Just like from like a 13-year-old, like this is a Ligar.
Well, Paragon is kind of.
But you've seen the artwork on Phoenix, right?
I have. I feel like it's. I guess it's. I guess Paragon is pretty good artwork.
Paragon is pretty like it's good.
Yeah. So Phoenix is much worse.
It's like you know the not Flash Gordon, but the other like Flash.
Yeah.
Like the lightning bolt guy.
Yeah.
And how it just kind of feels like it's drawn by like somebody that's drawing in middle school, but like in a good way. Like in a, like I don't want to like make it sound like I'm like dissing the artist, because it has this like rawness to it that I really like. And Phoenix is like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix was cool. I played that at the Texas Pinball Festival. That's where I found out about my love for Jungle Lore too.
That's how you found out your love for Jungle
It
Lore.
was in the Texas Pinball Festival. Sea Ray. Oh, Sea Ray. That sounds familiar.
Sea Ray is an earlier game because it's a Christian Marshy game drawing.
Yeah, this is different than I thought. This is a
Is it what?
Oh, Frontier. Give Frontier some love.
Frontier.
Right?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes. Gotta love Frontier. You know what? You know what's another Gottlieb that I really enjoy is Transporter. Is a good one.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Transporter's fun, and Robo Wars is great. It's all this weird 80s era of like retro future. Well, now it's retro future, but at the time it was just like, this is the future, and you're like, no, it's not. But it's okay. I love Cactus Jacks. Love it. Oh my god. Whoever showed up to the meeting and is just like, hey, I want to make a pinball machine about a group of cactuses that are in a band. And then you throw fruit at the band because they suck. But then I want to have actual cactuses in the back of the dancing that go like this. I love it.
Yeah.
I would kill for a Cactus
I know.
Jacks.
It's great.
Not literally kill.
Ooh, no firepower love. Firepower. I like firepower.
I love Firepower.
Isn't that like the first game that had multi-ball or something?
And Steve Ritchie gets lots of love in this household. I love Steve Ritchie. I love his
Insert
games.
City.
Man, nothing quite beats. Actually, I was talking about games earlier this morning because you know what showed up for sale in the Connecticut area was a Swords of Fury.
You are in love with Swords of Fury.
It's so
It is a fun.
fun, and the music is so good. But it was the same price as like Earthshaker. It was like, I think that's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
But it's in Connecticut, so
Yeah, take it road
somebody
trip.
bought it already, I'm sure. It was a really good price.
Yeah. That's the Lion Man one, right?
Lion Man, yeah, and then the music is like,
Talented, yes. Sure.
well, I can't do the music while we're doing TX, but I can sing it for you.
God, this music's great too.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree, Jason. I think we should rename Swords of Fury to Lion Man. That's the main point of the game, is to get him to say Lion Man.
Lion Man!
Yeah, the sound effects are good on Fire Tower. I haven't played very much of it though. I mean, there is one.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, but I do like playing it. Whenever I go to Logan, I play, or at Logan Emporium, I play Fire. That's Fire Tower, right?
Yes. If it's working.
Yeah.
Farts! I was so close! I was at level 9! Okay.
Believe me. I know. I don't know why he's made it harder for.
Ooh,
Taxi jaded. Of course, I love Taxi.
Taxi is
I
great.
miss games. I miss playing all
I
these
miss
games
them.
that I love. You just power drain it?
Yeah, and I saved it.
Nice.
And I didn't tilt it.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait it out.
Yeah. Wait. That's a smart idea. Do some dancing.
Maybe we should just play TX Sector on our little talent show and do like a weird little dance, like.
Oh, Gorgar, yeah. Gorgar's probably similar to
Gorgar,
Yeah.
mad. I do love Gorgar.
Gorgar, man. That's a hard. I don't know how to play that game enough, and everyone else does know how to play that game. That's the problem with Gorgar.
I mean, with Gorgar, you just hope to stay alive. Just stay alive.
Super 69 I don't think you didn't go to the Logan Alley thing, did you?
I did not.
Yeah.
We were gonna go, but apparently they're already sold out.
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna go on Monday to just play the game and hang out for a bit, but sold out quick. So
I mean, will they still have the game out there on Monday even if they're sold out? Probably not.
they said they're not doing it. Yeah, it's done.
I mean, why risk it?
Yeah, I mean, if they're not gonna make money.
Alright.
Oh, the first pin you ever played was Theater of Magic.
Wow.
That's a
great
great
first spin.
Are you sure you don't want to play another one? I feel like I played a lot more.
I'll try one more.
Yeah, sure. Play another one.
Sure.
You should sign up for a tournament that's on Saturday, Jaded, if you're in a safe place to do tournaments. Like New Zealand. Did you know that New Zealand has no more COVID? It's out.
Yeah.
It's none.
That Prime Minister, man, she TCOB'd on that stuff.
Oh, Arizona, that might not be as safe. Jaded.
Yeah,
But just be
Arizona.
safe if you go to the tournament. I don't know how they're doing it over there.
Well, it depends on what they're doing for it. Like, you actually recently, it wasn't for IFPA points, but you went to a tournament.
Yeah, we did a social distanced tournament here.
Right.
Where we signed up for a time slot and there was only allowed like 2 people in the room at a time. And we had to wear masks and stuff. By the way, wearing a mask is much harder. Playing pinball and wearing a mask was
We should
not
practice.
super easy.
I'm gonna practice.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna practice on this
Okay.
one. I'm gonna basically drain this ball out because it sucks.
Hawaii has no COVID also. Nice.
Who has no COVID?
Hawaii, a couple islands in Hawaii,
Nice.
but they also have no pinball. So that's
Oh, yeah.
ICR. Oh, the IFPA challenge thing? Yes, we should do that at some point. We could do it now. If I challenged you, I'd have to get
Lion Man! I challenge you!
10 people, 15 games, highest score wins. But yeah, I guess it won't be rated if it's live games still exist. Accepting in tournaments, I believe. Yes, I know. This week's Pittsburgh week. I know it. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah,
I probably will cry.
Well, so
I've already cried.
It would have been this Thursday, right?
Yeah. I know.
So let's see.
It does feel bad, man. It does.
Tomorrow we would have been heading out, man. Oh man, we used to go to Cedar Point for 2 days before we get there.
Like, I really do want to cry right now. I'm trying not to. It will fuck up my makeup. Ooh, hair tools know where you got your skeleton hands hair thing.
I think I got them at Joey and Fabrics of all the weird places. But they have some really great Halloween stuff in their jewelry department.
Wow, that's cool.
I did, full disclosure, they came with, like, fake little tiny plastic roses on them. Like, almost like as, like, a sugar, or like a Dia de las Madres kind of thing. And I was just like, I'll wear them more if they don't have the flowers on them, so I ripped them off.
I noticed that you are a fan of the skeleton.
I enjoy skeletons, yes. They're cool.
Yeah, they are.
They're cool.
They're
and hey,
weird.
if I could have like a table or a table with a skeleton on it,
Ooh,
like
a skeleton table. That'd be cool.
we kind of have one. We have like a in our living room, our coffee table. The top of the coffee table is actually a skeleton, like.
I was thinking pinball machine skeleton.
Well, yeah, pinball machines that like Bone Busters. Ooh, yeah, Bone Busters. But last time I played that, speaking of Pinburg, I played Bone Busters at Pinburg.
Pour out some liquid.
And I really did poorly. I did really bad on Bone Busters. That's what Gottlieb. God, fuck. Alright, so playing with a mask sucks.
Yes,
But
I know.
I get why, but it's doable. It's
Yeah.
better than
It's better
not
than
being able to play.
Yeah. Okay, so the tournament on Saturday will be divided into 3 groups, 10 people each. Okay, yeah. You get to pick a group.
How
You have
many
to compete
games?
15 games in 2 hours. All right, that's doable, and that seems pretty safe.
It's
I mean,
doable
it's
as
only
long
10
as
people.
everyone there is masked.
Hopefully, you guys are all wearing your masks because I know that they help.
They do help.
They help. They help the spread of the vid.
Just to prevent people from spitting on things, and just bring
Okay.
your whatchamacallit? Your
Joanne Fabrics theme pin.
Joanne Fabrics theme pin.
That would be amazing. All right.
You can't get multi-ball until you can get your fabric cut, and it's always a line. It just sits there idly until you can get your
And then at the
Stuff.
checkout, it's like, how many coupons do you have?
yeah. Oh yeah, your bonus is all your coupons that
Yeah.
you've collected. I think you know, like a flipper code, you can enter one more. I had TX Sector at Pinburg one year, but the music was turned down, so it sucked. Yeah, shout out to it was probably the year that I was playing it, so there's probably a TX there often, because I feel like there's this similar games because they're provided by the same people every year, I think.
I don't know how I did that fast.
Yeah, you were really good at it for a minute.
Now I can't do it. It's like I'm so heavy-handed.
But that's how I played TX, was at Pinburg, and it was after tournament play, and they must have turned it up or something. You know, I just kept playing it over and over again. I loved it so much. NT Hits probably has a pick there, Jaded, but go first if you can. Go in the first group if you can.
Warning, 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 warning. User link disabled.
And it's just such a hard balance. You know, you gotta live your life, but in the same sense, you like what's the point? It's a risk. It's a moderate risk. mechanism can you take the moderate risk?
Yep. And luckily, there are better treatments now.
Yeah. I think they've gotten better at treating it in general, in terms of how they're handling it. So, and not everybody, you know, sometimes it's just a really, really shitty couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I've known a few people where they don't have, they just feel kind of fuzzy and they don't have any sense of taste and smell. Why is it power draining on the left side now all of a sudden?
Is that not right? Shouldn't do that?
It is TX spinner though. It is a spinner ripper, so it's a, I totally knew what you're talking about, Shadow Till. Like, you said TX spinner, that's what it is. It is a TX spinner. You hit the spinners.
Okay, I'll hit the spinners.
Hit the spinners.
Alright.
TX spinner. Yeah. And I did talk about it earlier today, but as you can see, her right in lane is open. That will switch the spinner that is lit from the back right spinner to the more forward left spinner. See how that switched it? So you can do that back and forth depending on which spinner you can hit better. And if you can shots, you go across back and forth and then but it is a spinner ripper. Mainly because all of the shots that feel hard aren't really worth that much. Like, you hit a ramp, it's worth 10,000 points. But a lit spinner is 10,000 every spin, so it's just more bang for your buck. And plus it has a great spinner sound. If you get it in the pops too, it'll be like, wow.
Warning, 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 warning. Interlink disabled.
Yeah. I'm trying to sit on that. It's getting a little...
Power drain.
God damn! Is he alright?
I think so. I don't know. I always get nervous too, because, you know. Hey. Is it here? Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of strategies that I play when I'm playing this game. If the top right ramp is hard to hit, then my strategy, especially if I'm playing in a multiplayer situation, is to try and take that transport if it's on the easy ramp, which is the front left ramp, because it
That makes
carries
sense.
over.
Yeah.
Because it is just specifically a mechanism within TX. If the captive ball, you know, it's like analog. It's not like it just saves things. That's why the teleport changes. So I try and yoink that, especially if I can get that drop target down, because it's worth a lot if you can hit that shot multiplied by like 9 or 10 times, and it's worth more if you're upper level, of course. Like if you're level 8 or level 9 and then you hit it, it's worth the most. But if you can get it, you make the harder ramp for the person that's playing after you, and you kind of cash in on a lot of good points. And it's fun to hit that ramp. But it is a lot of work. When it comes to the money on this game, your best bet is to just rip those spinners as much as you can.
Warning, warning, warning.
You're gonna have to play forever because Luminous and...
Interlink disabled.
What?
I said you're gonna have to play forever because Luminous is very
okay.
comfortably sitting on my lap.
Okay, I'll
Which
give it a
means I
try.
can never move again.
Poor guy.
I don't know, I'm hoping that like, I just mixed up a new batch of his food, and like, I always get a little nervous that the meat that I'm, you know, if it's got any kind of bacteria or anything in it, it could make him sick. I don't know. I think he's just milking it for the love.
Let's hope so. He's so cute.
He is very cute. Cat cam. Yeah, I showed you guys. I hope all of you that have cats or are familiar with cats understand that when a cat is on your lap, you are officially incapacitated. You can't go anywhere. Well, I guess I'll die here because this cat is on my lap and he's too cute to move.
Warning, warning, warning,
That's
warning,
exactly.
warning. Interlink disabled.
I do have multiple cats already. I actually, unfortunately, I lost one of my boys earlier this year. He was about 17 or 18 years old. I had him for a while. Ooh, you got lock enabled! Alright. Hit that ramp.
Entering
Get it!
Did I get it?
Yes, so you got multi-ball.
Yes!
Don't tilt.
Don't tell. How do I do
Okay.
it? What do I do now?
So, the
What's
ball is gonna rocket out
Okay.
of...
Here? Or here?
No, it'll be there. Yeah,
This
it'll
one?
be there. Mhm.
Okay.
So it's gonna rocket out of there, and then you're gonna, as soon as it hits a switch, your extra ball
Okay.
switches between the far right and the far left orbit,
Okay.
and just do it. Sometimes I keep my left flipper up to prevent that ball from.
Oh, there it
Oh
goes.
yeah,
Oh, Jesus. That was quick. Huh?
that's
how it goes, huh?
classic
Fun.
TX
What a
multi-ball.
fun game. God damn it.
Ernie, but we do have another. We have another cat in the household. It's actually Charlie's cat. Her name is Artie. And she's kind of more of a one-cat household kind of girl, so we do keep these boys sort of separated.
Power drain.
Ah,
Yeah, she's from
damn it.
just paid. Oh, you got
Oh,
the
I got a
though.
name.
You got your name up.
Is it this button?
Yeah.
A. N.
I mean, Hamdrew asks, is there a word for games like this, Taxi and Party Monsters, when come to mind where the multi-ball is 2-ball and immediately drains? I mean, these are early solid state is kind of the era of this game.
Should I play again?
Yeah, play again. He's very confident.
Damn it. Still
But that doesn't really necessarily describe the multi-ball aspect of it. But I do think that this is when multi-ball was kind of in its earlier stages. I mean, there were clearly multi-ball games, but the idea that every game has multiple multi-balls now is not something that was a thing when pinball. Jason, thanks so much for the Prime sub.
Thanks, Jace!
Welcome to the Billionaires Club.
Warning, 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 warning. Interlink disabled.
But it is a specific era, like of just like this kind of before pinball machines were smart enough to know how many balls were on the field and how many to kick out. BB Undesirables is raiding with a party of 9!
Hey!
We better party! Because we got 9 more people!
I don't know. Yay!
Woo! Thanks for the ball, Undesirables. That means I need to get another drink.
That's right.
Power drain.
Empty.
I don't know how to get it in there. I guess I'll just let it fit.
Just settle it. Let it settle. Relax. Don't do it. If you're gonna tilt.
Okay, well. If only. If only I was that relaxed. Okay, well,
Okay.
fuck it. Pinball. You guys. Hey! I'm gonna play again.
Yes.
We're not gonna remember that score.
Yeah, if you reset it before anybody can see it, then it doesn't
then
matter.
it doesn't count. It's like a tree falling in the woods.
Well, welcome those that may be joining from Pinball Undesirables. We are playing TX Sector.
Yes.
Which is great.
It's a cool, I mean, it's got some music.
Mm-hmm. Or as Shadowtail would say, TX Spinner, which is what it is.
Very 80s.
Although I'm very proud of us. We're not focusing just on spinners. We're not trying to be boring.
I mean, that's what I'm doing now. But I really want that multi-ball, really. That's really, like...
And really, the best way to do it is to hit that back right spinner.
I know, but that one's hard.
It is hard, especially when you don't hit it quite right and then it comes scooting down right in the center.
And then or power drains to that thing. Alright. But at least I got that one shot, and then if I actually do get all my levels.
I tried to practice. Or Russell mask.
Warning.
You guys name all the movies on Russell's on this mask?
It's really loud. I'm sorry.
It's pretty loud. You gotta let everybody in the bar know that you tilted.
I tilted. Oh.
Meanwhile, the replay on this machine is like very light. It's just like a little like click.
Okay. You know what game is like cool looking? It's that black hole game.
Oh, I love Black Hole.
I hate black hole, but it looks cool.
It is amazing, but with that like lower playfield with the mirror, and so it's like reversed. Oh, it's so hard and great.
It's a rude
That was actually when I first got into pinball. That was my dream machine. That was my dream machine.
It's cool looking. It's got the cool lights and the cool back glass.
When you so Jelmo spinner, the spinner is always worth 10,000. If it's not lit, I think it's worth 1,000. So it's not worth very much when it's not lit. It's worth 10,000 when it's lit, and it does not increase. When you get the drop targets down, it actually adds to your levels. So in the center here, you see those lights where she's getting you increase your levels to get to your locks. This game is very simple, to be honest. Like, there's not multiplying of shots other than the drop target to get to your left ramp to multiply your transporter. It's the only multiplier in this game. Although there's one thing that I'm not 100% about, and that is that 1 times, 2 times, and 3 times above the levels. I have no idea how to do that.
Why would
I don't know what that is. So maybe there is a way that you can multiply the spinner value. I've owned this game for a couple of years and I have no idea what that is exactly. And the manual is very helpfully like use the flippers to play pinball. There's not a ton of information.
Alright. I keep tilting, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It
As
just
long
goes
as it's
there.
stadiums.
Flip.
I know.
And stadiums are on. Okay, this is my last game. I'll just suck. But I did get multi-ball once, so that was good.
That was a great multi-ball, even though it lasted very, very short amount of time. That's what the multi-balls are like in this game. Oh, and you're pretty close to multi-ball again.
Yep.
Ooh.
Get the cheese. There.
Slow that tilt down. That would be fun to have as another camera, the tilt cam.
Yeah, it would be. That'd be really cool.
It's just tricky to do. You would have to rig it in such a way where it would come out like
I lock enabled and then...
You lock enabled and then drained. Lock enabled. Well, so if you had a tilt camera, like if you put a webcam in there and did a tilt cam, you'd have to have it come out the coin return. You know what I mean? Like to plug in somewhere. Unless it was wireless.
Yeah.
But if it's wireless, the problem with wireless is it can be slow. Yes, they're like really, really rigged well. I know there's ways that you could do wireless rigs that I've seen at tournaments that I'm so impressed by. The second we started to get into streaming, I realized how much could go wrong. And how hard it is to get those rigs to work that well. You tried to tilt cam, but yeah, it didn't work out too well. Yeah, I mean, you would really have to... It'd have to be weighted, it would have to be wireless, it would have to be pretty reliably secured in that location. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Every time we put it up there, sorry guys. My rage is coming out now. I'll try not to rage.
You can rage all you want as long as
I don't hurt anyone,
you don't hurt anyone.
including myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to hurt anyone. I have a lot of passion.
I understand.
You know.
I understand.
She's very passionate about.
She's
how
very
shitty I
passionate,
am.
you guys. She's very passionate.
Alright.
But I know exactly which spot you're talking about, where it goes up to the top and then kind
Yes.
of rolls back
And then
down,
it's
and you're like,
dead.
fuck, 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 fuck.
Ah! What do I do up there? I need to
No!
It's very frustrating. It's frustrating, guys.
Gosh. We do also feel like...
So many center drains out of that top R area. It looks very controllable all otherwise, yeah. And maybe I just shouldn't go for that shot.
No,
You know?
go for the shot. It is hard.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm cleaning off because there's lots of cat prints on this thing.
He's cute though.
He is very cute.
He's being very cute today.
He's cute. I can't tell if he's
TH.
feeling good or not. He might not be feeling
He
great.
might be having a little tummy ache,
Yeah.
but that's okay. That happens to all of us.
I want a stern! What do I need to do to get a free stern?
Free stern?
Well, I
You
can't
can
buy
win
a
one.
$5,000 pinball machine in the middle of a pandemic. I don't think that would be a very smart move on my part. Especially since the job that I have had for the last 10 years is now kind of disappeared off the existence because I work events and events don't exist.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is you could win one.
I could win one. That's true.
You could maybe win one somehow.
I think I missed that Project Pinball charity one.
I know.
Just
I
recently
did too, which was fun.
And I even was like, oh yeah, I want to do this. And then I spaced.
The rage is still in me, you guys. I can't. So I can see it happen.
Vicarious rage.
Rage.
Oh, that should be our next emote.
Rage.
Rage.
Yes, I agree.
I just wish that we could make them animated. You have to be special to get animated ones.
Jaded, but isn't it $50 a ticket? Isn't that how much money is that? $5,000?
Yeah, it's
That's sick amount.
it's $50.
I don't know how to do math right now.
Farts.
If it was
You wanna come here?
$200, $25,000. So no, it's like $12,000.
Won't you come up? Come on.
It is a charity. True, you're helping the world.
I mean, I could probably put together the money. Is it smart for me to do that? When I drive a 16-year-old car? Probably not.
Cars are fine. You don't need a car.
My car has 200,000 miles on it.
You don't need a car.
But do you know how lazy I am?
I don't.
You have 2 You asshole! This one, she drives an amazing, adorable 90s Miata convertible
It's my little girl.
in Chicago,
No,
by the way.
It's not smart to drive in Chicago. I brought it from California, and it was much more fun to drive in California.
Yes.
Chicago is
And
not
probably a lot
great
more
place for it.
opportunities to actually drive it in California.
Yeah. Like,
I do remember though when I moved to San Francisco and I got my wagon looked at. Like, you know, it was like I paid like a flat fee for them to just kind of do like a quick check to make sure everything looks good. You know, like
Yeah.
oh, it's you know getting up there. And oh, shit. He's like he like took me aside. He's like, so this car's not from around here, is it? I'm like, no, it's from Michigan. He's like, oh, okay, because you got some rust. And I'm like, yeah. And like, I didn't even think of it, the fact that like a guy that works on cars in California probably doesn't see a lot of rust. And then he like looked under my car, which has been like 10 plus years in terrible winters, and I'm very bad at washing my car. It's probably pretty rusty.
Yeah.
Under there.
Yeah.
Under the carriage.
I don't drive my Miata in the winter. I will not get that thing.
It's not like it's not a smart it's not a smart winter car,
I
honestly.
should probably sell my Miata. I've had it for...
It's low to the ground though, so you might, but it's too light. It slides because it's light.
Yeah, and it's a rear-wheel drive car,
Because-
so it's not going to be good.
But I mean, it's lower to the ground and it's got a wide wheelbase, so it would be.
It's not wide, it's a tiny-ass car.
Oh, it is.
Very-
I guess I'm thinking of like somebody I knew drove a
Corvette or
Mustang
something. Yeah.
in Chicago, and it actually wasn't that bad, other than the fact that it was just kind of like light.
Whoa! You won one of the things last year? The reasons. Do you mean machines? Factor in shipping too. That's a good point.
I mean,
Did you win a Elvira?
who won a machine?
Jaded and Pez Johnson might have won a machine.
Jaded, you won a machine?
I'm not sure. No, maybe they bought the Elvira and then that was just their shipping cost was $600? Crap. Okay, yeah.
But we live where like couldn't we pick it up at Stern? If we won a Stern, we could pick it up at Stern, right?
Pez, what did you win? Pez did win the raffle.
Which raffle did he win?
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh! God damn, I just want to get that fucking... Keep missing. I'm like just a little too late.
Alright. Oh, you got a Batman 66?
Who has a Batman 66? You didn't win a Batman 66!
Pez Johnson says they want a Batman 66. That's awesome. We're very
That's
jealous.
insane.
That's great.
That's amazing.
I'm very, yeah.
I'm
That's
very
a great
jealous.
game. I love that game. It's very
Pez, how
fun.
did you win? Was it like, in one of those raffle tournament ones?
Yeah. They're saying the raffle. They won the raffle.
Wow, I didn't think Batman 66 was part of it. Because
Well, no, it said it was advertised as Jurassic Park, but they chose a Batman 66. Which is fair, because probably you didn't know if Jurassic Park was good or not. And it was from Project Pinball.
But I thought that Batman 66, there wasn't a pro version of that. That was a specialty, like, vault machine. So they were all expensive.
Probably.
And usually most of those things are, you get a pro version, and then you can maybe pay more to get the premium versions if you wanted to.
Yeah, I've bought a few raffle tickets from Project Pinball, but I feel like I'm never gonna win. But I should just give to charity also.
Right.
That's really why I should be buying the raffle ticket. That's awesome. Two premium raffles, that makes sense. So that must have been a premium raffle?
warning, warning.
Yes, he said that.
A premium. Okay, that makes more sense.
Because it's more expensive.
Yeah, because those Batman 66s are special birds.
And they're beautiful.
Are they still? I know that they were about to stop production on that. I don't know if they did or if there still are because COVID made changes. I'm assuming that they probably stopped once they started working on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, maybe.
Is the Iron Man Vault Edition still kind of in the works? Did they announce that?
How do you know about that?
I heard, I don't know, pinball nerdy shit. That that was the next kind of Vault Edition on the list, is to do an Iron Man.
No! So that would come. Ooh, you had to claim gambling winnings on your taxes. Yeah, you have to pay some taxes on that thing.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
And there's an upcharge because it's the boutique. It's the boutique Batman 66. Did you get the Catwoman one? That was cool. I love me some Catwoman.
Yes.
Ooh. Just the premium. Alright. Still a great game. And that's one of those games where you can play for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's so deep.
It's going to be fun for a long time.
Who designed Batman 66? Was that a Gomez? Dwight? Borg?
I'm gonna look it up.
Did you hear that
Warning, warning,
Barry,
warning, warning.
Orlister, I've only seen his name written, I've never actually said that loud, but he has COVID. He designed Bad Cats,
Oh no.
designed
Is he in the hospital?
Yeah, he was in the hospital.
No.
Steve Ritchie posted a couple of days ago about it. He was having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital, hopefully. Fingers crossed for full recovery. He did like Junkyard, he did
Wow, that's cool.
what else? Pinbot, Bride of Pinbot, Jackbot.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Classics.
everything's okay. Barry, get well soon.
Get well soon, Barry. Hopefully those new treatments are working. Okay, Iron Man Vault is in the works. Distributors are already taking orders, apparently.
Oh. See, that's the thing. You know, this what's so funny about the whole pinball scene is that the distributors always know before anybody else what's coming out. So if you guys have like a finger on the pulse of your distributor, they'll tell you what the new game is before Stern ever does.
How do we become a distributor? What do we have to do to be a distributor?
I don't know. I mean, I think you probably have to buy product and then sell it through.
Like how much?
I'll be a pinball distributor.
Let's just do it.
I mean, I need a job.
Pinball. Yeah, we can do it.
I don't know how much money I would actually. Well, I don't know.
I don't either.
I would love to make money through pinball somehow.
Warning, warning, warning.
Because I do love it.
Disabled.
I love it. And you want to make money through the things that you love, right?
You do. If you can. But then, also...
I want to be the premier maker of pinball trophies. That's what I want my job to be. I want all the people to be like, oh, you got a trophy from...
Disabled.
Did you get a trophy from... Did you get a Hot Punch trophy? You did. Oh.
We can set that up. We can start that. We can start setting that up, Rebecca. We have
Be
a
like,
website.
oh, it's not, you didn't win the tournament unless you get a trophy made by me! Made by me!
I like making plaques. That's what I used to make for my tournaments. Plaques.
Plaques are great, actually, and they're probably more versatile than trophies.
Well, trophies are cooler. I just don't know how to sculpt things. So that's why I like plaques.
Understandable.
Yeah, Iron Man I did originally hate.
Iron Man is cruel. It is cruel and hard and mean.
I don't hate it now though.
And I think it's actually better for people that like pinball. It's not for somebody that doesn't know how to play pinball because it's just too hard or normal.
Nice lads.
Hey.
Beautiful.
No.
Warning.
NT Hits wants to set it up so that every time someone plays a pinball game, they get a cut or like a penny. I don't know how you do that. That's like microtransactions.
Well, if you design the
in your
game,
pinball game, like it's like a microtransaction. You can buy an extra ball right now if you want.
I mean, maybe if you like.
I mean, they do that actually.
If you have to like, if you make music that is like copyrighted, and then you can get like profit sharing, but that's still not per game.
Okay. Gemmo says distribution is harder because you have to buy a lot of the product, and that we should go with the trophy idea.
Okay.
So
we should go for the trophy idea.
Go for the trophy idea.
How long have we been live? You want to keep playing? Or?
We've got 2 hours, 10 minutes. Do you want to? I can play. Nah, we can stop. I don't know. What do you want to do? One more?
Yeah.
One more each?
Sure.
All right.
One more each.
I'll play
one
guys.
more, and then you play a couple.
All right. Depends on if I do good with my first game.
Yeah, right.
Boy. Who's a cute little dude?
You know, the people that rated last time had like a 24-hour stream going.
Yeah, and we didn't know that that's what they were doing, and then we just like straight up,
we hosted them for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool though to do like a contest of the longest stream.
But there was nothing posted. It wasn't like we're doing 24
tournament.
hours, and I even like commented like, have you guys been streaming all night? And then nobody responded because they were called Drunk Monkey, and they were probably all drunk.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, but they streamed for like 20 plus hours.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And the people that must have been starting had to have been delirious by that time. That would be fun though. But it wouldn't be fun unless there was a decent group of people.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people.
Yeah.
Would be important.
Yeah. Stream with. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, and you could like cut over to different people's streams and like come back and like raid. Or you could just keep you can keep the streaming up and still raid, I think, right? That's part of it. You can still do that, right? I don't know how that works. We'll look into that, guys. Right, okay.
We'll solve all your
Jeff's typical session, 24 hours.
Oh, Jaded, you were talking about maybe starting to stream again, right?
Oh yeah. Did you get that going?
I always feel bad. If there's anybody in chat that also has a stream that wants to talk about them streaming or wants to build an audience, I'm all about checking out your stream and giving you a follow and a sub and checking you out. It's always hard to know, I try and just pop on Twitch and check out who's live via doing pinball. You got scared for me there.
I did. I hate it when it goes up there. Oh, God, get it in the thing.
That's the second one. The first one I didn't tilt.
Jaded is easing back into streaming.
You're easing back into streaming. So when do you stream, Jaded? Whenever? Let me play one more.
I love this gift we got going. Is that a woman? Or is that the guy? It's a different guy than on this backlash.
Yeah, okay, so I can show you. Because the backlash, they did a treatment to the backlash. It's like really hard to see what they are.
Yeah, it's like a negative. Ah. Oh god.
So the front and back of that's what I used.
Ah, okay. So this is. Can you guys see this? This is where.
That is the manual.
This is the manual that she has, like the original manual, of course. Oh, this guy. It's pretty cool.
I know, he's like, and then technically he is on the back glass, but it's been solarized so much that you can't really like recognize it. So I used those pictures to create the GIF. Other than that,
yeah, we could cosplay them. That's a good idea, Cam Drew.
absolutely.
We can wear
cosplay
jumpsuits and then switch ourselves out for these guys in here.
Ah!
That's a great idea. So these jumpsuits, I'd have to make my own jumpsuit.
They're like Champion from like 1985.
Yeah. And these headphones.
So when Game Time Television streamed this, Ryan actually found like an 80s code that looked a lot like that. And then did a thing where he's like, oh, someone's at the door. And then did like a faux transport across the house.
Oh
and it
God.
was really adorable.
That is very cute. Okay, Jaded. Well, we'll definitely check out your stream.
I just shot that directly into the...
No!
So Jaded, does he have a regular schedule?
They're saying that once a month right now.
Once a month?
But once everything gets back going with their arcade.
Okay, but if we look
Sorry,
your
it's-
channel up, we can follow you and then we'll get notifications that
We'll
you go
look you
live
up.
again. Cool. Well, I'm already done. I sucked.
Okay.
I sucked
Let's
farts.
watch me suck and then we're gonna
Okay.
sign off.
I sucked farts. So what are you gonna do? Sometimes I am better when I drink, and sometimes I'm worse. And today, actually, always on stream I'm worse.
Yeah, I'm not good on stream.
But you know,
We'll get better. We'll get better. Things happen. We learn. Shit's better.
it's okay.
We're cool. We're
You guys
having
aren't
fun,
here
you
to actually
guys.
see us play pinball well, are you?
Hopefully not. I'm gonna try and chat.
Here's the cat. He loves flip flop because it's flat. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, the cat.
Ah!
Warning,
Can't
warning, warning,
shut that.
warning, warning, warning. Interlink disabled. Warning, 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 warning. Interlink disabled. Alright, right.
I hope everyone saw that. It was great. I did the thing and it went over there. Okay. I'm just trying to shats this one shot. Like, yay! Did it. Now I'm gonna like, oops. Bacon. I saw her do a post pass.
Warning, 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 warning. Interlink disabled.
Yeah, nope. Okay. Okay, spinner. Woo, baby. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Alright. Now let's just a practice ball. That's about one. We're just getting warmed up. Okay, let's see if I can shots again. Remember when I did that one time? Alright.
lady pants that have pockets, and I'm really excited about it.
Nice.
So many lady jeans don't have pockets.
It really doesn't like it when I try and get it out of that left
So-
outland there.
Andrew, here's the only thing that I almost feel like we should do TX again on Thursday because you haven't really been able to hear the multi-ball music because the multi-ball music is different. It's like but it's just really difficult to get to multi-ball. So
Warning, 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 warning. Alright.
Shit! Okay. That was one game.
I don't care.
One more.
It doesn't count as one game. I still have a drink.
Oh, good.
I went to the bathroom. I
Cool.
wasn't even here.
You didn't see any of that.
So.
Good. Good.
I was kind of thinking maybe I should order some pizza.
Ah! God damn it! Okay. That was really annoying. Alright, I'm getting ragey again, you guys.
I mean, I love Ragey Anna.
I hope so. It's a...
You're like the
Well,
most pleasant. She says Ragey and she's still super pleasant and
Really?
like laughy and smiley. It's just,
Warning,
it's.
warning, warning.
I feel like...
When people think Ragey, they think like, oh, I don't want to be around that person.
Yeah,
Never felt
that's
that
how
way
I
about
feel
it.
about myself. That sounded a little lion to me.
It's not rage, it's passion. That's right, Jaden.
Passion. I'm passionate.
It's passion.
Interlink disabled.
Ah! Alright, calm
It's
down.
passion.
Little Bob. Calm
I'm
it
gonna
down.
check to see who's live on Twitch.
Yes, good idea.
Raid.
Wow. Oh, I
Mafia.
forgot about that.
Shit. Pinball Mafia? Well, god damn it. Pinball Mafia is doing Spider-Man. Stern Spider-Man.
Alright.
That's a fun game.
Yeah,
I feel like
Spider-Man's
it's-
fun.
I definitely feel like it's one of those games that people can just
Warning,
post
warning,
up on and
warning,
spend a
warning.
long time.
Yes.
Interlink disabled.
TX could very well have been an abandoned John Carpenter film, even down to the music. Oh my god, Andrew.
Alright.
Do you know how much I would kill for a John Carpenter pinball machine in Escape from New York? A thing? I put so much John Carpenter music on my music that I listen to when I play pinball because it's just so... Yeah. Pugbit gets a bit ragey. Hey, Pugbit. By the way, have you been lurking? Hi. How's that Deadpool treating ya?
Got that 3 billion?
I can't also Puppet's ragey is like a solemn, like internal rage. I've never actually seen you be ragey, like externally. Big Trouble in Little China, exactly! Like, the fact that there is not a John Carpenter pinball machine, even if you wanted to go with like Halloween or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy that it doesn't exist. It's crazy that there is no Kurt Russell pinball machines.
Is there none?
No! I mean, I would... Fuck, take Black Rose and turn it into Captain Ron! For fuck's sake!
That seems weird.
Take one of those dumb Atlantis... What's that one? It's not Atlantis, it's the other one that's like SS something, and it's got the... It's like a... Shit. It's like... He's like really... It's like a photorealistic back glass with like ladies that are on like a boat. Turn that into like an overboard and I'd be...
Well, I'm
Way
angry.
Hell, I'm angry. You're gonna have to play another one after this.
Will I?
Yes. Outer Orbit is playing. Really, I played Rick and Morty. We should probably read Outer Orbit.
Pretty cool. I still haven't played that
Me neither. It's a tilt fest.
game. Turd Fest?
Tilt fest.
Oh, right now? That's what happens when I play games.
It's set pretty sensitive. You threw a key that fell onto the playfield during League one night. It startled me and made me drink. Oh my god.
Okay,
Loved
one more.
That was your fault. Is horror just a generally avoided thing for kids? No. Yeah, exactly. Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, maybe. I'd say maybe in like the early.
Rob Zombie.
Well, yeah, Rob Zombie. There's another Rob Zombie, and I mean, there's like Bone Busters, and there are horror-ish themes. But I do think that there was a time that pinball had to sort of be okay for kids, and now that all of those kids that were into pinball are now adults, now we have barcades. I mean, just the fact that at one point Earthshaker, the fact that she says bitchin' meant that she said a cuss word, and there are now pinball manufacturers actually build into their pinball games.
Damn it.
Like,
It's the worst game I've played all night.
making it so you, like, if they says a cuss word, like, you can turn it off. Like, for Metallica, for Demolition Man, you can turn it on. Although that might be an actual aftermarket mod. Like, he says, fuck you! Which is great. But I guess I wouldn't say it's avoided. It's just, like, you know, it's like movie ratings. You know, there was a really long period of time that to get an R rating meant millions of dollars you wouldn't make because those kids that would go to see your movie couldn't see it. So I actually think it was Indiana Jones was the first PG-13 because he said the F-word and they were like trying to get one more.
It was really bad.
You were so mad about that one.
I'm mad all the time now, though. I think I've gotten into the mad mode, and now I can't put them box. I'm mad.
That's not true. Take a breath. You need a drink? You want a shot?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I just might not have a good game, and let's just do after this game.
After this game, it's over.
After this game. Okay.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys.
We've been streaming for an hour, 2.5 hours. A nice little Sunday we had going on here. So long story long. I think pinball machines are kind of like movie ratings, where it's different now. I feel like pinball machines now are made for an older population. They're not made for kids. And that's actually an argument as to why they need to be made for more kids. They need to be made for more of a generation that is going to get into them, or it won't have any staying power. If you keep making games for a generation that is older, you won't keep yourself relevant and you will die out. So that's why there's like, you know, lots of people are pushing for games that will appeal to younger players. A different set of people.
Yeah, look at what happened with TV Guide.
Exactly. TV Guide is dead.
Is it really dead?
Cracker Barrel is next.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be so.
Oh, farts.
And there's still things that are alive where I'm just like, really? For who? Who uses this?
Like AOL.
Yeah. AOL and email addresses.
I'm always surprised.
I do, Andrew, I like the Stearns video tutorials. I like this too. I like how serious Zach looks when he plays in those programs. But also, they should get a girl. Can we get a girl to play some of their pinball stuff?
No. No.
They know girls.
Do they? They know you.
They know you. They know Jane.
They know Jane.
I mean, there's a lot of people that work at Stern that also play with all of us.
I mean,
Fuck!
Computer link disabled.
It's okay. Chill.
Kids
Everything's
use all
fine.
touch screens these days. They don't know what to do with the cabinet buttons. It's like, I don't know. Every time I play with a kid, they always kick my ass. They like naturally know how to do it. But that's why like multimorphic and some of the stuff they're doing is kind of interesting and cool because it's sort of a combo. Batman 66 tutorial has Catwoman teaching Robin how to play.
Computer link disabled.
Alright. On that one game. I don't know if I've actually seen that Batman 66 tutorial, Andrew. Batgirl. Oh, it's Batgirl.
Warning.
Is it found footage? Like, was there a Batgirl episode where she taught somebody how to play pinball?
That's it.
Well, TX was...
Unless you want to keep going.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, comic book style. That makes sense. Okay, so let me take a quick peek. So, we're gonna raid somebody. Thanks, guys, so much for
Yes.
hanging out with us.
I had a lovely time, even though I'm raging. Don't worry.
We always have a lovely
I
time.
do. I play pinball a lot, and I rage a lot, so I love it. I love every moment.
But we are gonna raid somebody. We'll switch over to our logo screen in a minute when we're about to raid somebody. So we've got actually, I kind of want to know what you guys want to watch. You want to watch Outer Orbit with Rick and Morty?
That sounds fun. Outer Orbit,
Fun.
that's in San Francisco?
Yeah, right now it looks like he's talking about the beer he's drinking, so I think that's probably pretty good. Plus, the California stream means that they're a little
A
earlier,
little earlier, yeah.
which means they'll probably not be quite as drunk, and they'll
And
probably
they'll
play for
go a little
longer.
longer.
Who knows?
Smart. Lots of
NT
good
hits,
logic.
yeah. Outer Orbit is fucking rad.
It is
They
rad.
are such a cool place, and I can't wait to go back and hang
I
out. West Coast, yay! Okay, so we're gonna raid in a second. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna stream again on Thursday. Not sure what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll do something.
I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and your week isn't shitty.
Yes.
And you play lots of pinball or you watch
Great
lots of
weeks.
pinball if you can't play. Please play safe. I know lots of places are opening up. Please play safe. Please wear your masks and keep your
Your body's healthy.
hand sanitizer with you. I know it's
Don't leave it in your car,
we
though.
all want to play. We all want to play in tournaments, and we all want to go to the bars and play again. I can't wait until it's safe, but it's not safe yet. So let's just put a little extra time and effort and thought into it, and just make sure that we're all staying safe. We love you guys, and we're gonna raid Outer Orbits in just a few minutes. Bye.
Bye.